Lo que más ilusión nos hacía del viaje era sin duda visitar el museo del TITANIC, pero está donde fue construido, en Belfast. Para ir hasta allí decidimos coger una excursión para ver más cosas, y fuimos a ver el castillo de Dunluce y Dark Etches por su aparición en la serie Juego de Tronos y a la calzada del gigante. Para ello, escogimos esta excursión con guía para estar todo el día visitando estos sitios.
Estamos yendo en taxi al punto de encuentro porque nos vamos de excursión. Y le dijimos al hotel que que estuviera un taxi a las 6 y cuarto de la mañana. Y estaba puntualísimo el hombre. Así que nos vamos a Belfast. Hola, buena ruta. ¿Dónde nos vamos? A Belfast. A Belfast, a la calzada del gigante, a Dark Etches, al museo del TITANIC.
We'll get there about 10:30 a.m. That's just a quick 10-minute stop. Then we go straight from there to the Giant's Causeway, which is only a 10-minute drive from there. You get about 2 hours there. From there then we go to Port Nevy Point. From Port Nevy Point to Dark Edges, and then from Dark Edges then we'll go to the Titanic. Before we head back down to Dublin as well, you'll get a few minutes in, you get about 10 minutes or so.
Ayer cogimos estas patatas porque ponía patatas irlandesas, patatas hechas a mano con patatas irlandesas, no sé qué, y dijimos, venga, que estas son patatas normales. ¿Qué pone ahí? Sí. Pica que enciende. Pero están buenas, ¿eh? Pero pican que encienden.
Disrepute. There was a town discovered, Dunluce town was discovered in 2011 by archaeologists, and that would have been destroyed in the failed 1641 rebellion. It was a filming location in Game of Thrones.
Hacemos una parada fotográfica en las ruinas del que dicen que es el castillo medieval más bello de Irlanda. Este castillo del siglo XII es conocido en la serie Juego de Tronos como el castillo de los Greyjoy, en las Islas del Hierro.
Dunluce Castle was a cheap location for filming in Game of Thrones, but it's hard to throw a stone in Northern Ireland without hitting a location that was used for filming in Game of Thrones. So much of it was used, as you can see why, there's fields and fields for days and days, and Northern Ireland is such a small country as well, only a population of 1.5 million.
Nuestra siguiente parada es la calzada del gigante, patrimonio mundial de la UNESCO. Cuando llegamos aquí empezamos a comprobar el verdadero clima irlandés. Nos empezó a llover y la cosa fue a más a lo largo del día. La calzada del gigante consiste en unas 40.000 columnas de basalto hexagonales formadas hace 60 millones de años por una erupción volcánica.
Ahora mejor, que no se ve nadie por ahí.
La que está cayendo.
Yo veo que...
La mijita nada más.
No te mates, no te mates.
Esto es muy peligroso. Por aquí. Aquí te resbalas y te jodes, ¿eh? ¿Sabías? ¡Que me avío! ¡Que me avío! Sí.
Bueno, nos hemos pegado palizote. Por aquí, por aquí, por aquí. Hasta que hemos llegado, ¿no?
Sí.
Pero la vuelta lloviendo. Qué mal. Nuestras caras lo dicen todo.
Tío.
Estamos esperando al autobús.
Ven ya, por favor.
Pero no vemos a nadie con los que hemos venido. A ver si viene ya. Hace frío.
Como veis, la lluvia empezó a caer con más fuerza y hacia todos los sentidos, por lo que acabamos empapadas.
Yo qué sé, muy lejos está esto.
Darkeches es un camino de hayas plantado en el siglo XVIII por la familia Stuart. Tenía la intención de impresionar a todos los visitantes que se acercaran a su mansión georgiana. 2 siglos más tarde, los árboles se han convertido en uno de los lugares más fotografiados de Irlanda del Norte, y es uno de los escenarios de la serie de Juego de Tronos.
Aquí le hemos pedido al buen hombre que nos ponga aire caliente. Agua, digo. No sé ni lo que digo. Aire caliente. A ver si se nos secan un poco los pantalones. ¿Cómo estás? A ver tus pantalones. Ay, va. Ay. Ay, sí. Míralo, míralo. Ahí está. Mira, mira. Qué guay.
These 2 cranes are 2 of the original 4 cranes that pulled the Titanic onto the harbour for its maiden voyage. So we're coming into the Titanic port and now the kind of new vibrant hip part of Belfast City.
El Museo del Titanic está situado en el muelle exacto en el que fue construido el transatlántico. Allí estaban los astilleros Harland & Wolff, en los que entre 1909 y 1912 15.000 obreros construyeron el Titanic. En su interior se exponen documentos, fotografías, objetos y hasta una atracción donde podemos ver cómo fue construido.
Thomas Andrews, sí está tachado. De Mons. 1905. 1913.
I came in here the day after my 14th birthday, Harland and Wolff. That's where you worked in Belfast. My dad got me my start, then my brothers after me. You could hear the noise from where we lived, but nothing prepared you for the size of the place. They put me to work in 401. That's what we called her. We knew she'd be the largest passenger ship in the world, but we didn't call her Titanic then.
I was there from the beginning. I watched the shipwrights lay the keel blocks. They set big wooden blocks on the slipway to start with, then the keel atop of it, like a backbone, and the frames attached to that, like a skeleton.
Workshops everywhere. It took weeks to find your way around. There'd be workshops for every trade you ever heard of. Painters, sailmakers, coppersmiths, boiler makers, cabinet makers. I even learned a bit about French polishing off them.
Harland Wolff was a fine place to work, but dangerous. Every ship cost a life, and there'd be lots of injuries besides.
I was in the engine works for a while. Very well equipped it was. That's where we built the triple expansion engines. 2 of them, each as high as a 3-story house.
I worked in the frame bending shop. We had heat steel beams in the furnace, then hook them onto slabs of cast iron and hammer them curved. It was skilled work. You had to bend them more than you needed because the frame straightened out a little when it cooled.
The shell plates that made up the hull weighed up to 4.5 tons. They were taller than the da.
The plates were overlocked on the edges. Some were raised, one after another. We called it clincher. One of the foremen taught me years ago, that's how you built steel ships.
I worked as a heater boy. You had to heat the rivets on a wee plate. You pumped the bellows till the rivet was white hot. Then you get a hold of it with your tongs and throw it up to the catcher. And he put it in the hole in the plate for the holder up. There were 2 of us on the other side of the plate for the holder up. We had to hammer the rivet so it filled the hole before it turned dull red. The double bottom. That's a wee space we called the tanks, made up of steel plates. The rest of the rivet squad all had to fit into that gap. One of the foremen would check each rivet with a special hammer. If it made a ringing sound, we'd have to get back and chase it out after work. I'd get scared working down in that double bottom. You only had candles for light. And the constant hammering against the shell plates. You could hear it all over Belfast. Some of those boys ended up stone deaf, so they did. We were paid 31 bob a week. The heater boy and catcher got 16 bob, but we all worked the same 54 hours.
The upper deck was steel too, and part of the strength of the ship. There's no straight lines in a ship, and when you look down the weather deck, you could see the shear of the hull, which stopped her flexing at sea.
The stern frame had to be strong enough to take the rudder turning in heavy seas. You'd have all these timbers and guy wires to steady the frame, and men scurrying around like ants underneath. When we came to launch day, I was torn between pride and fear. The standing ways were coated in tallow, train oil and soft soap, so the ship would slide when they shifted her weight off the blocks. That was the most dangerous part. And the shipwrights were knocking away the last props. They were under compression, you see, and the sliding ways would be released by the hydraulic trigger. 100,000 people watched the launch. Some paid a bob to sit in the reserved seating. There were extra trams laid on. Then we all went off to the pub to wish her well.
Ach, you were proud to be an island man that day. And Titanic was the pride of Belfast.
Thank you for joining us. The tour
minus 2 firemen who were delayed in a public house and missed the departure. At noon on April 10th, bang on time and fully expecting to be in New York within a few days, the Titanic sounded her whistle and cast off her lines. Almost a year after the outfall, transforming the massive hull into a subject
Perhaps 50 or 60 tons, bound down with a crash on the water. It missed the rock by the palm of his finger.
We had one of the worst times for that boat to be lowered. And I had the babies crying all night. So frankly, it was water growing. There was a light in the distance.
Slowly, she reared up on the
Bueno, ya estamos en el autobús para ir rumbo a Dublín. ¿Qué te ha parecido el museo?
Pues bien, pero...
Hemos ido corriendo a tope, o sea, eran muy poco tiempo. Hemos estado 1 hora y media o así.
Sí, pero la última sala...
Pero como que para mí falta media hora más. Que te den media hora más para verlo, porque al final es en plan, nos quedan 20 minutos, tenemos que ir corriendo al autobús porque lo perdemos. Así que corriendo, prácticamente la última sala no la hemos visto. Sí, a ver, la hemos visto, pero no como nos hubiera gustado.
Yo lo del cristal que se veía en el fondo del mar. No.
Y corriendo a la tienda, o sea, es que ha sido... Bueno, y luego salimos corriendo para hacernos la foto con las letras del Titanic. O sea, muy rápido, demasiado rápido.
So, folks, is
Divines.
Hello, Michael.
Okay.
Dinner, okay? See you in the morning. No worries, bye. You're good.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank.
Pero esto ya lleva salsa y hemos pedido mayonesa.
Y así, esta es nuestra cena. Oye, genial. Nos han preparado la cena. Mira qué pintas. Y mientras nos hemos duchado, nos la han hecho, nos han llamado a la habitación y ya la tenéis. Pues ala, hemos ido a por ella y a cenar.